Are you ready to roll? You better be, because we are going to frickin' NASA. Apparently I'm jumping and we're falling right now. Hold on, I thought I was done falling. Nope, there we go. Now we're done falling. I'm your host, elizibar. We're going to NASA. Hey, I took that screenshot. It was a nice view from on top of one of the temples, and it got all distorted when I took the picture, which is kind of cool. Wow, we're definitely in Canaveral, aren't we?
It's NASA. It's actually NASA. This is one of the towers that got us to safety among the stars.
Okay, but what Starborn is here to deal with us? Like, Barrett, we got bigger fish to fry, dude. Last time we went to one of these ships, we couldn't do anything with it. But hope springs eternal. That looks like people over there. Inaccessible. Well, we had to try. We had to try. Because what if it was actually accessible? Yeah, it's a little party of Starborn. Well, that felt good. They didn't leave bodies behind, so we can't try to loot a key for their ship or anything, but hey. Just took out a trio of Starborn that thought, oh, look at us. We're the Starborn. We're so big and we're so bad. We can just land on the Earth if we want to. And what do you got to do about it? Well, I just showed you what I was going to do about it. I hunted you down and I killed you like the dogs you were.
So cold. Okay, think about campfires, warm blueberry muffins, and jacuzzis. Yeah.
Oh, no, photo mode. I like that. I do like this make your own loading screen thing that this game lets you do. More games should do that. I wish it would take my Steam screenshots, because then I would just be like, smack F12. Just popped into range of some lights over here. I vaguely remember reading a sci-fi story one time where the person went outside, scooped up a bucket of snow, they brought it back in, and that was the atmosphere. Like, because there was a bunch of frozen gases, and so they melted it off. Got their air to breathe. Thought that was kind of an interesting idea.
I bet that elevator shaft will take us deeper inside NASA. Might need to work through some rubble.
You know, it's amazing after like 100 years of being exposed to vacuum, any of this stuff works. That's it? There's just nothing there? Okay. How am I supposed to get up? Get up, and get down. Get up, and get down. Something like that. The pipe looks promising. Yeah, right here.
How terrible it must have been for them to watch others escape while they realized it was over.
On the one hand, Barrett, yeah, you're right. On the other, they got to make sure people escaped. That at least some lives got saved. Well, that's something right there. I can't crawl under that, really. Excuse me.
Really looks like this one almost made it to launch. Wonder what the final problems were.
A NASA notebook. Oh, man. If I could take one object from in this game, make it real, it'd be that, man. I would send that son of a gun 6 in a heartbeat. Love it.
Looks like the lift is offline. Maybe we can restore power. Let's look around.
Oh, we had the access code. Cool. Neat little bit of exploration in that area.
Crew preparation area. I can't imagine how tense and chaotic it must have been.
Serious, dude. Oh, we picked up a pistol that looked like it was better than mine. It does shoot a lot more. Look at that. 45 ACP, huh? Beauty gun.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
Cool meteor?
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handlers, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man.
They found an artifact.
And he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in materials.
They found a freaking artifact.
Metallurgical engineering.
And that's what blew off the Earth's atmosphere?
I think I'm being invited into the lab. Station log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then, I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Somebody's little nook, man. A NASA coffee mug, there we go.
Looks like a structural collapse of the underlying strata. Typical of karst topography.
Dude, you apparently know more about geology than I do.
They had a museum, but this whole place is a museum now. Anyway, looks like an exit at the end of the hall.
I haven't been to Cape Canaveral since I was a kid. Does this even resemble it at all? Looks like a Saturn V engine down there. You can tell because it's made of rust and pain. That's what we saw the video, or listened to the audio log of, back on the moon. Gemini capsule. Oh no, that's not an engine. That's a capsule. Is this an Apollo capsule? Yeah. Cool. Oh, neat stuff, dude. I guess they fetched the rover from the moon once spaceflight became more common. Why not? It's a freaking national treasure, dude. That's a Saturn V rocket engine. Yep. Cool. They got the whole ship here, huh? Oh, Mars rover? Oh, look for the Opportunity rover on Mars? Bro. That's cool. So that just gave us a quest and a marker on another planet to go visit. Like, that's awesome.
Came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry,
Take that,
Judith.
little bucket.
Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here.
Rooms like this across the globe. Scientists figured out how to save our species. These are the heroes.
Well, thanks for that uplifting message, Barrett.
Final days of humanity on Earth must have been a special sort of hell for hopeful scientists.
Why do you say that? Oh, let's pick this lock, I guess. Okay, apparently that's solving here. Woo! Alright, we got that locked.
And click, you got it. Never mind. Sorry. I can't save my life. Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, not funny. Maybe I'll become some sort of...
Oh, no.
Anyway, evil is I thought it would change me. I thought... And if so, would I still... It took a while for me to...
Okay. Yes.
Yes?
That conversation was not nearly as interesting as I was hoping it was going
I
to
have
be.
room for that.
Yeah, Barrett, I'm actually going to give you some, like, gear here. I guess they listened to me complain one too many times about how something from like 100 years ago still works while playing Fallout 4. So they're like, yeah, you know what? Screw that guy in particular. We're going to make him have to go apply power, turn stuff on, get it working. You win, Bethesda. You win. Well, you too. How are we hearing that anyway? There's no atmosphere. NASA's Deathbot 1000.
Failure.
All yours. Well, look at that. Vasco definitely takes after this side of the family.
Duh! Extra loot doesn't really mean much. I would like to go to wherever the next area is. Huh? Am I missing something? We follow this back. I guess there's a power box on the other side of this wall? Yep, Ninja Weasel, he totally called, like, he nailed it. Another finger on the monkey paw curls? Indeed. Ah, that's how we were supposed to know to get in there. A random cable that didn't connect to anything. Hey, it's the Akira elevator.
Imagine if they hadn't been able to convince people to invest this much. I wonder if humanity would still be here.
Project log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the...
Hey, totally got an artifact.
The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proved...
So the artifact led to the jump drive?
Anymore.
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming.
The artifact isn't far now.
Worrying.
But look at all
It could
this
take years.
stuff. Simply
Decades before
astounding.
we know what all these side effects of operating
Oh,
drives are
oh,
actually.
gravity went whack.
But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
I don't know where I'm going, dude. We're just floating around. I didn't really want to pick that up, but oh well. Reflex, I smacked E before I could stop it. How did Barrett get in this vent? Barrett! Well, we screwed that up. Undo.
actually got to visit your labs back when we
Okay.
were working on the grav.
We'll let this play for a second.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Ah.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from these satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth.
Oh
and
boy.
you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in
Okay.
grav drive technology. My name is Dr. Victor Isa, and if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars, but I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of
It looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
Well. Looks less like we might have company and more like we do in fact have company. But that is okay.
You are nothing. Stop. Eclipse there.
Oh, it's a lot of stairs. You know, the Starborn are tricksy, Ninja. They teleport and other stuff. You know, the Akira elevator being out of order is just
For eternity
a burden we all are gonna have to bear. Where the frick is Barrett at? I got less than 1,000 shots. What a bummer. Starting to run real low on ammo here. Am I going? Up there. Okay. I haven't been this low on 37 Ultramag or whatever it is we're using in a long time. I don't like it. I don't like it one little bit. Barrett's got a chameleon suit on. I'm trying to make it a little more stealthy. How did he even see me, dude?
Well, look.
Where the heck are we, dude?
Damn! You're welcome, everyone. Fine, let's go. Ha! This never gets old.
Okay. Barrett's gone mad with power. The planet died cloud. 300% damage boost. I mean, he's just auto-firing without firing his gun. Gone mad. Completely mad. At least he's got two hands, unlike the other Barrett. But they ain't no getting off of this train we on. That's what I've heard anyway. They should have had us fight in the museum area. Now that would have been a cool fight. Hard to climb that golden shiny wire of hope with only one hand.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel, at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts.
This angel and devil act isn't compelling on either side, and I'm gonna have to pick one
In
of
the wrong
them.
hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
I'll kill
For
both of
once,
you.
He's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
What do you think, Ninja Weasel? I think that's the answer for me right there. We got Dudley Do Wrong over on one side, and we got whatever she's supposed to represent on the other, like she's an evil space fascist or something. So, you know, this is like Babylon 5, right? You know, on the one hand, you've got like, ooh, survival of the fittest, growth comes through chaos and struggle, the shadows. And over here we got the Vorlons, and they're all like, oh yeah, you know what? You can't have any fun. So, yeah, I think it's time we just kill them both.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait till you get there. Everyone deserves a shot at the final artifact.
Oh, I'm quite sure I want to do that, XLG. I am quite sure that I, in fact, want to do that. In fact, I want to do more than that, but that's all I can do for now. If I had a better sword... Hey! Alright, we're going to end this as an episode for YouTube here. I'm going to take a second and see if I can find, like, a legendary sword or something. And we'll go get that. And we will Wakazashi these dudes to death.